I did promise it, and it is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. My name is P4wnyhof, the gun doctor. I got the SA87 for you. Why the SA87 on Rebirth Island? I mean, obviously it's Rebirth Island. Very simple. First damage fall off on that gun goes up to 63 meters roughly, and there it is, an absolute menacing rifle. And on top of that, it's even good in the second damage drop off. Many don't know SA87 is an LMG, but the LMG does not have an open bolt delay, which is really cool. It's like an AR, and it has an AR reload, it has an AR swap, so you don't have to play empt, and it works really effing well. The only downside is currently I'm playing it with a 30 round mag. Considering it has a 6 shot to kill, it is actually fine. If we're looking at the SA87, we're talking about a base of 48 meters that goes up to 63, 51 to the head, 37 to the tummy, arms, legs with 34. That leads to a 6 shot to kill for 500 milliseconds. And you can't really go below that 6 shot to kill apart from if you would hit 5 headshots. I mean, that's really it. Like 6 shot to kill is what you're going to hit most of the time. And even if you go for a 7 shot to kill, 600 milliseconds, which is significant. Where other guns, when you hit the next shot, TTK, always they do drop off quite significantly. So you're very good off with the 600 milliseconds, and that is quite nice. On the second drop off, you land up at 700 milliseconds with one single headshot. If you do 1, 2, 3 headshots, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, you could also end at a 7 shot to kill instead of an 8 shot to kill. So it is technically possible to go down to the 3 and the 4 and also have 600 milliseconds then here. Not off the table, but realistically, you're going to find in the first damage fall, which goes up to 63 meters. Now we have 2 builds that we'll have to test. First, we're going to go with a 25 4-barrel and the monolithic to increase that effective damage range. We're putting on the tac laser for maximum ADS time, and then with the 60 round mag and the scout combat optic, we're good to roll. The question obviously is, can we play it without command of foregrip? Is the tac laser needed? Tac laser gives you 67 milliseconds ADS time, brings the gun below 500 milliseconds for 30. That's quite normal for 3 times guns, 3 times long barrel guns. Question, obviously, maybe we could remove the 60 round mag to put on a command of foregrip. You have a 6 shot to kill. On a distance, you only have a 7 shot to kill 2. So you're always down there with a full mag to kill 1 player, definitely, if not even 2 players if you just down them. So command of foregrip with that might be worth it. You could put off the tac laser for the 60 round mag, but that has significantly less ADS time. So I prefer this right now. We'll test it, see how the recoil is. Then we're going to be going for the command of foregrip, see how that recoil is, and then we'll bring this out to the Rebirth Island. Step number 1, we get the ADS version that has a bit faster ADS time. Also, as you see, the scout combat optic, obviously. Now, what do we have to expect? You see there is some bibbity bounce in the scope happening, and it kind of yells that you would want to have a command of foregrip. Obviously, the thought here also being that you might not need the magazine. So the gun itself is absolutely straight. You feel like the scope is going left to right, but essentially you're actually shooting in the spawn. If we spray it here, and then we're just going to be keeping it on. Oops. That happens when you don't play it regularly. You keep it more or less on the spot continuously. So it's not like you are actually not on the spawn. It just feels like you're not on the spawn. Now, what could we do to make it feel better? And I think the reality would be we could put off the magazine and put on a command of foregrip, considering that the reload is fast enough. So you get enough bullets, you could make that work. Maybe a ranger foregrip might also be the vibe, but I would be trying the command of first if that goes for it. The scout combat optic, I do like a lot. We could see if the VLK optic just is a little bit more chill, but it might also be that you want to put on a command of foregrip realistic. But it might also be that you put on a Corp Combat Hollow Sight instead, because the Corp Combat Hollow Sight also does do good enough on the zoom perspective. And well, you want to shoot this gun up to 60 meters and then like push a bit closer and keep going. So what do we have here now? All in all, way more chill. As I mean, it's a day and night difference in how the scope itself feels, and I'm not surprised that it's exactly as it is. You can keep it way better on. So the command of foregrip turns this from feeling unruly to just feeling straight on the spawn. And it's still that you have the standard scope taka that you do expect from LMGs to have. Now, we could argue that the 30 rounds might not be enough, but you have an effective 6 shot to kill. So even with a 6 shot to kill, if you miss someone, you go up to 15. With 1 mag, it would be enough to kill 2 people. And even if 1 mag is enough to kill 1 person, You do reload and you're good to go for the next shots. So 30 rounds might be enough because I don't see much what you could do otherwise. And we could try a different scope, and you could be trying to put over the tag laser, but the tag laser does minus 67 milliseconds ADS time. And without that, you're really going to be up in the 500. So it will feel significantly slower. So I do prefer having the tag laser over having the bonus magazine because having the more shots might not be worth it. Then again, we could argue that you just zoom in first anyways. So like you're going to be zooming in, so you don't need quick ADS, you just need ADS. But I do like this build here a lot with the 30 rounds. Let's just roll it into Rebirth Island and see if that actually does then work. That would be then the build: Tac Laser, Scout Combat, Factory, Monolithic, and Commando Foregrip. So instead of the magazine, again, the Scout Combat optic can be swapped for a Corp Combat Holoside with a blue dot if you're going to be doing that. Or you could be going for just the good old VLK optic. But again, I'm a huge fan of the Scout Combat optic, and it just does feel fantastic for me. But as always, go for the scope that feels best for you, because all of you are different playing field of views. You know, maybe 120, you're 115, 110, you're 80. If you're an 80 field of view, definitely Corp Combat Holoside or PBX. Now let's roll this into the Rebirth Island. Come on, random teams of Jimothy. Let's bring home the victory. Oh my goodness. Do not throw a loadout in the open. Jimothy, Jebediah Jones. Youth none below us. We know one is back here.
I'd be targeted.
And not with me, Jimothy. Reload.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Nope. As I'm saying, 30 bullets are more than enough. You just murk them anyways, right? Oh, wow. Nah. We ain't having that, bro.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead. Moving. Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone. Enemies in the kill. Fire sale active. Buy station costs are adjusted.
Good.
Contact.
Okay. Teammate actually got my back. It's a rare occurrence, but I'll take it. Yeah. Okay, that was messy. It was honestly just messy.
We're not all here.
Okay. Don't squander any bullets.
Enemy dropping into the AR.
Okay, down with the Cygnus. He flew over there. Two guys landing on top of the building.
Tally one.
Okay, there's two out there. Two to send back. Let's see that we make our rifle rise and shine, huh? 21 meters. Could be below.
We should move.
Not below, not below. So arrest me fast.
Back to work.
That's on me. That's wholly on me. Just peeking from a very bad position. So completely deserved to die there. Well, apart from me throwing the game, ladies and gentlemen, how did you like the SA87? In the first damage fall off, as I said, it's absolutely insane. You've seen that. We've been just shredding jimmies. Even in the second damage fall off, we've been shredding jimmies. It just feels very good. And the 30 bullets seem to be more than enough in my eyes. So if you want to play a gun that's absolutely crazy in the first damage fall off, up to 60 meters, and then afterwards still dominates very much, look at the SA87. Don't forget to subscribe also. Be back for more. Vanguard is around the corner, only a couple more days. Then we can cover that. We can have fun with all the guns. We can max level them. I can't actually wait to play around with that gunsmith. It's going to be so exciting. So if you never want to miss a video, just subscribe, check out the new world stuff, and have a great, fantastic day.